Hey everybody, it's Sterling Fields. I am back again with Relentless Work Ethics. R.W.E community, how is everybody doing? Alright guys, so look, this message is big because God told me that I should get more personal. I should go out and just say what I felt. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say what I feel, alright? So today's message is about how our mental is more powerful than our physical. That is huge. That goes for athleticism, relationships, and in careers. All right, it just overall goes in life, period. All right, just life in general. All right, but personally, the way I see how this can hinder us getting to our goals is because when we think about physical things, we can't control physical things. All right, we as people can't control. All right, I'm 5'6". I can't control that I'm not 6'7" or 6'5". All right, and there's other athletes out there like that. Let's say you play football. If you're 180 pounds, you can't control that you're not. Well, you can control it. You can push yourself and control it, but it all starts with the mental. It all starts with your mentality. Like, it's hard to gain weight sometimes. So you really got to push yourself mentally, all right, to get there. So overall, there's a lot of things that are physical out there that we can't control. But mentally, we can have a strong mentality and we can work our way up to where we want to be in life, all right? So my first example of a situation is that I thought of was that, like, there's a lot of 6'6" point guards out there that are, quote unquote 5-star point guards and all this kind of stuff like that. And some of them are really talented, but there's some situations where coaches like they prefer a bigger point guard with more size, and they'll take that over someone that has a better IQ and skill. Like, and if you know the game of basketball is 10% physical and literally 90% mental. So that's why it is so important that we as a community of people don't overlook the mental side of athletics, all right? Because yeah, there are people that are 6'6" and athletic, but is there someone, like, for instance, point guards. There are 6'5" point guards out there, 6'6" point guards out there, 6'3" point guards out there, all right, that are above the average height. And have crazy athleticism. They're amazing, and I understand why they're where they're at. But there are also point guards out there that might be 6 feet or 5'8", and there's some point guards out there that I know that can go at 5'6", 5'7". They have the skill, athleticism. They might not be able to, like, their size hinders them in a way, but the game, I said, is 90% mental. So their their IQ might be a lot better than that 6'6" point guard or those bigger point guards. Their IQ, in the way they train, they have to train 10 times harder than the bigger guards, because they have to be that much better. In our society today, they have to be that much better than the bigger guards, all right? So when it comes down to situations like fourth quarter situations, and I know you guys have heard, like, man, that guy is cold-blooded, or man, that guy, he is clutch. Like, yeah, because they in their workouts where you have to work that hard to be better than somebody else, you have to push yourself beyond limits, all right? And bigger guards can do the same, but it's just something about smaller guards that you have to just do it. You just have to be that much better. It's clear as day. And that's the problem with society today, is that we overall worry about the physical too much, all right? And that hinders people from reaching their goals. When you think about the physical, and I'm talking about, like, individuals think about physical, like, some people literally think, like, oh man, I'm not 6'5", I can't make it to the league. What? Or, oh man, these girls like dark-skinned men, or these girls like this. You know what I'm saying? That's terrible that you have to feel that way, but what is it about you that's different than these other people? All right, we need to stop looking at just mental and like situations like, oh, I want a Porsche or I want this and that, but and people doing whatever they feel like they need to get to money, which might not be the best thing to do, might actually risk you losing it all. Dude, like that's crazy when you can have a career that you love to do and work hard to do, and the money comes along with it. We need to realize, we need to look at it as people. We need to realize if we have a strong mentality and we actually sit down and think about things and, believe it or not, pray about things or think about things, we can outdo any physical attribute out there in the world.
Period.
All right, that 5'8" point guard will eventually be able to be looked at as better than a 6'6" point guard. That young man that is a man of God and works hard in life, or whatever religion you are, you work hard in life and you do the right thing and you just have a nice personality, will find a woman for them. All right, and that same vice versa. And if you lack physical attributes, okay, whatever. You lack physical attributes that a lot of men might like. It could be your personality and that thing about you with your goals in life that someone else will see and like. All right, and that's what it's about. Like, people look at the physical things too much, and a lot of times with relationships, we look at physical things like lust. That's a whole physical thing. Like lust, like you're not really making love. Like lust is that's what holds a lot of us back in our generation, is lust and physical features, like us falling in love, because you're not falling in love with the person, you're falling in love with the physical features. You're not really liking the person, you're liking their physical features. So when it comes down to certain situations in life with you in a relationship, that relationship is going to break down because you really don't have a relationship. It's a physical relationship and not a mental relationship. All right. So that can stop you from reaching your goal because if you have relationship goals, your relationship goals will be hindered because you cannot reach full potential because you're thinking physical and not mental. Basketball goals, it's all mental. If you don't believe in yourself because of what's going on in the world around you physically, then mentally you can't reach. It's going to hinder you because mentally you can't reach your goal. You have to be confident in yourself and what you have. You might not be as big as somebody else, but you can be a lot quicker than somebody else. You can have a better IQ than somebody else. You can also be overall work harder than someone else. All right, and that can take you a long way in the athletic world. When it comes to careers and stuff like that, or school, whatever it is, careers in school. When it comes to careers, I know a lot of times people, when you walk into an interview, this is something I thought of. When you walk into an interview, a lot of the time people judge on the way you look, like literally physical appearance. So yes, look the best you can. That's something in the world that, because it shows that you care. But if it's something you can't control at the moment, like maybe skin color, or maybe like, I don't know, maybe dreadlocks or something, because not everyone with dreadlocks has a bad reputation. You can have dreadlocks and have a beautiful resume, but because you have a dreadlocks, you couldn't get the job. Look, you can outwork that. You can get through that, because I know plenty of people in life that have been in that situation and they didn't let people dictate where they ended up in life. They chose to be the boss. They took their talent onto somewhere else and made it better. All right? If someone can't see change, and someone can't see that you have potential because they're judging your physical appearance, then you can go to someone else that has a stronger mentality and cares about the internal instead of the external. All right? And you can be in a way better position than you were. All right? So overall, all right, our world needs to stop thinking so physical, because right now physical appearance is winning. I'm telling you guys, Believe it or not, physical appearance is winning when it comes to athleticism, when it comes to athletes, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to career goals, and when it comes to school sometimes, getting accepted into programs and stuff. The physical is winning. We cannot let the physical beat us. Physical is, a lot of the time, is something we can't control a lot of the time, all right? So we have to, this is the one thing, give our faith to God, or give your faith and have confidence in yourself. All right? Believe in what you can do, because if you believe in what you can do, that, and you have the heart and the drive to get to where you want to go, and you won't let anything stop you from getting there, you will see the work that you do, and you will see the progress and what's going on. You'll see how much you grow over time, and you will eventually be able to reach your goals. And you'll look back and, hey, man, I'm telling you, the harder it is to get to a goal, the better it is when you get the goal. Because, man, like, the celebration to getting the goal will feel amazing because you worked so hard. And it's reality. Like, nowadays we have to work harder than than people that are born with physical features, or born with, or that think physical. You have to work that much harder in life, and eventually that might change. People will start looking more into the mentality eventually, maybe. But right now in the world, we just need to understand that our mentality and our thought and the way we think can outwork and outdo physical features. All right. So guys, that's the message I had to give you guys. Hopefully it was helpful for a lot of you out there. All right. So everybody, please don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. All right. If you guys have any suggestions or any comments, in the description I will put my email there. Don't be shy. Hit me up. I'm available. I'll respond. Also, keep your eyes out for the next video coming out. So I hopefully this helped motivate you guys throughout the rest of the week. And I'm signing off.